All right, so I'm gonna do something I haven't done in a while, and that's talk battle rap. I'm gonna be getting into more battle rap discussions coming up, but Smack Volume 7 was tonight. And overall, it was okay event. It was pretty good. It was decent. Wasn't the best event, but it wasn't the worst either. It's definitely some battles I want to go and rewatch again. Some of the battles I thought I had replay battles, some of them I didn't. And let's get into it. So the first battle was Danny Myers versus Arsenal. Now, I seen Danny be interviewed about battling Arsenal for years actually. I remember at one point Danny said that he wanted to battle Ars just to show him how disrespectful he could be. And he kind of wanted to be a battle of disrespect and how he could be more disrespectful than Arsenal. And I thought that was a whack idea. That's Arsenal lane. Don't go to his lane. Just do what you do. And in the first round, at the beginning of Danny round, he did just that. And I wasn't feeling it. But Danny switched it up just before the middle of his round. And he ended fairly strong, even though he had like this line about Joe Button and holding from ransom. That was a hollow line. So, but overall, it was a decent first round, but it was very beatable in my opinion. But I don't think ours beat it, right? Ours round was shaky to me. Ars did his usual thing. He had his flow. He had the energy. Arsenal's a really good rapper. However, there was points where I thought he was going to outright choke. Now he didn't. He had a few stumbles, but that really took away from his round. He also had this Jay Z Maya best of me thing going, and it was a little weird to me. I wasn't really feeling it, so I gave Danny the first round 1-0. And again, this is off the initial watch. So I'm going to go back and thoroughly watch these battles again because, when you're watching live, if you have a family like me, you can't catch everything when, your wife is trying to talk to you or you got to do something else. So that's what it is. So I'm going to go back and watch this all again. Now, Danny's second round was thorough. It was fire, just absolute fire. He had this scheme where he was taking all the Jersey battle rappers and relating it to Arsenal in some way. Like he had a line about Surf choking Arsenal because he known for choking, about Suge Pac and tapping him. So it was dope. Danny was in his bag in his second round. Just to keep it a buck, I had Danny winning the second, and I had him winning the third. Now, Arsenal wasn't bad, but Danny was just better. Danny showed a lot in his third. He went to more rhyme patterns, and he was just doing him, right? Arsenal third was he got back into the real disrespectful bag, talking about Danny's wife, about her being a crackhead and that whole angle. And that's something that happens every battle. So it kind of it's kind of like hard to get a reaction when you go back to the same angle. I don't blame Arsenal or any other battle rapper for doing it because it's a huge target, but it's been done so many times, unless you put in a different spin on it, it's hard to get a reaction from me about that same angle. So I actually had Danny 3-0 this battle. It wasn't a body bag or anything like that. Arsenal still had bright spots, but yeah, I definitely give this battle to Danny. All right. So the second battle was Av and DNA. This was a good battle. This was a very good battle. So first round, DNA sets it off, and his punches. Oh my god, it was terrible. Not his punch lines, but the punches he was actually trying to do stance like his movements was weird. Um, but he had a decent first round. But I thought Av clearly won the first round. Clearly, like Av came out wigging. Wiggin. And again, I'm gonna recap all these battles. I'll give y'all some lines. Once I do the full recap, it's just a brief recap. But yeah, Av definitely won the first. Second round, uh, it was a closer round. DNA started getting in his bag in the second round. He definitely did. Av material was fire in the second. And I think on a look back, it could be closer than people think. However, he wasn't clean. Being clean is a big part of it. Av had a few stumbles. There's a point where it looked like he was about to choke, but he didn't. So just DNA had the cleaner performance in the second, and his material was fire. Now, the third rounds where DNA levitated. He went to a whole different level in the third round, right? So DNA, I mean, this no gun bar DNA is different. He's starting to really talk to people. He was talking about Av's career, the promo. I mean, we heard this type of talk before, but the way DNA pulled it off was just masterful. Like he even had this line about how Av's not a main eventer. He's not he's not a draw, right? So he says something to the fact that you're from Virginia, but you're from the South, but you don't even have a Southern draw. Like dope, fire. you know, um, he had his whole Fonz, like Fonzworth, Bentley opened the doors because the last battle was against Fonz, and DNA was winning. He was definitely talking to Av, talking to his whole career. He looked the whole Gary thing because last battle Geechee called him Gary, and that's starting to catch on. But he even flipped that. He had a cool drumming line with it. DNA did his thing in this third round. And before Av even rapped, I was like, Av's not beating this round. It was almost a body bag type of round. But Av went. He didn't win the round. We was right. He definitely didn't win the round. But he jumped out the bag. He made the third round at least respectable and competitive. And I want to watch this one again because Av was talking too. I respect Av because he's starting to do a little bit different in his battle. He's starting to add to his repertoire. He's starting to add to his I can't even talk. He's starting to add to his arsenal. Before he was just all punches, but now he's starting to talk to people as well. So that's dope. That's super dope. You know, I'm messing with what Av doing right now, but at the end of the day, it wasn't enough. At least off the initial watch. After I watch these battles again, maybe I feel different. But I have DNA 2-1 winning the second and third round. But it was a dope battle. Av definitely spit. It wasn't a bad loss. Now the next battle, you had K Shine versus Chilla Jones. And this was a good battle. This is a battle I definitely want to watch again too. Chilla was snapping. This entire battle. Started off on Shine. Shine had a decent round, but Chilla started snapping off the bat. Chilla got into his round, got into his bag, and right in the beginning of his round, because Mike, Mike was a little messed up. He saw them putting the wire on, and he had a free. Chilla just freestyle, left his material, and just freestyle about them putting Shine wire on like you real comfortable with the wire on. Fire. Chilla was on one that battle. Like he had this whole matrix scheme. It was long, but it was dope. It was super dope. Chilla snapped all 3 rounds, man. I'm going to keep it. I'm just going to keep it short with y'all. I had Chilla winning every round. Shine wasn't bad. He wasn't bad at all. But I just thought Chilla had the better material. And, when it went back to caffeine, Surf is super biased when it comes to quote unquote the brotherhood. But I did think that both Jay Black and Surf had good career advice for Chilla. Chilla, I think he just about battle rap. He was talking about battling Kid Chaos. And they're like, no, you need to call out Lux now while you got this momentum. Like, most people have you beating B Dot. B Dot even conceded the loss, so people have you beating B Dot. People have you beating Shine. A lot of people have you beating Geechee. Dope battle with Real Sick. You on a roll, right? You on a roll. You had a dope battle with Twerk last year. Twerk battle was dope. You on a roll. Use this time to call out somebody like Lux. You don't battle Kid Chaos next. It would be a dope battle. Like, you can battle a Kid Chaos maybe on another Rookies versus Vet card later in the year. But make sure you get, one of those top names. They were trying to tell him that. I thought that was good advice. But Chilla, I mean, what's the last clear battle Chilla lost? I don't know. I mean, I had Twerk edging Chilla, but it wasn't clear. You could still make a debatable battle about that. But I had Twerk edging him, but it wasn't clear. So Chilla is on a mean run right now. And I think this is the first clear battle that K-Shine lost since, damn, I can't even think of the last clear battle that Shine lost. Damn, it might have been years. Damn, that's a good question. One of y'all tell me, what's the last battle that K-Shine lost clearly? Is it Hitman? Is it that far? Nah, right? Nah, I don't know. Y'all tell me. Y'all let me know. But Shine been on a mean run as well. You know. After Chilla and after Chilla and K Shine, it was Twerk and Jada Nightwing, right? I was surprised this battle was right before the main event, but maybe because it's Twerk return and Twerk is highly popular. But this was a dope battle, man. Like, Jaden Nightwing first round was me. It was dope. I like Jay style. Twerk goes. I think most people are gonna give Twerk the first. His material was dope, and he rapped a lot longer. I think that's what it comes down to. He rapped super long in the first round. I actually thought his round was too long, right? And no, I'm not saying pause. I'm a grown ass man. Y'all know what I mean when I say this. The battle rap community love this pause game. Um, I'm not on that. Y'all know what the fuck I mean. You know what I'm saying? So let's chill when it comes to that. Um, but anyway, so you had Twerk winning the first round. Definitely I had Twerk winning the first round, even though Jay the Nightwing first was dope. Second round, I thought, most people, I know on Caffeine on the stream, they were saying that how dope Twerk first was, and it was, but I thought New Jersey Twerk's second round was better than his first. On initial watch. Now, once I watch it again, I might feel differently. But Twerk's second was dope. Jay's second was dope as well, though. That was the thing. It was two good rounds, and I thought the second was close, but I edged that to Twerk. I did. Third round, Jay was just on some other stuff, man. I got Jay clearly in third. I like the way Jay be talking. Definitely like the way he be talking. He got the humor mixed in with the real talk stuff. Um, Jay is nice. Jay is definitely nice. Um, Twerk, like he was about to Jersey, but he started freestyling. It was a decent third, but it was clearly his worst round. And it is weird when battlers have these long first rounds, right? and their third rounds be a little shaky. Just like, you definitely could have chopped off some of that material from the first and had that in the third round. But hey, it is what it is. Good battle overall. Definitely want to watch this one again too. Now that was 2-1, by the way. 2-1. Twerk. 2-1 Twerk. But you can make an argument for the second. So you could say it was debatable. I got Twerk from that, right? Main event. Rock versus Verb, right? And I like Rock and Verb. Both of them are great battlers. Both of them are legends. But in my opinion, this battle just wasn't good, right? I know fans really hate Verb, right? They've been hating Verb for years, but I usually enjoy a Verb performances. Even against Cal, I didn't think it was the craziest Verb I've seen, but I thought he still was rapping good against Cal. Even though I had Cal winning that battle, I had Cal, definitely had Cal win that battle, but I thought Verb was decent. I had Verb beating Geechee. I actually did have Verb beating Geechee, right? I thought Verb was real dope against DNA, and of course, he had the battle with Lux. I thought he was good against Lux. I know some people didn't like his performance, but I thought he was pretty decent there. Of course, most people have him beating Mook. So I will say this: in my opinion, this is the worst Verb performance in a few years. Um, was not feeling his performance at all. I know they cleared out the room, which you would think would help her, but he, like his delivery, and like I said, usually I don't mind it, but it was definitely a lack of energy in his performance. His first round just wasn't good in my opinion. Just wasn't good at all. Tay Rock goes in the first, and yes, Tay Rock's round is Tay Rock round is better than Verb's, but it's not great either, right? I thought Tay Rock first round was kind of light too, but it was better than Verb. So Rock 1-0. Verb's second was better than his first, but still, he had odd moments sometimes. Same thing with Rock's second. Rock edged the second, but it still wasn't great. Um, Verb third round was really weird. I thought it started off decent, but his showtime wasn't good. Um, it's weird. He got to switch up how he do his showtime right now because it's really weird in the small rooms, especially if it's cleared out when you have nobody to say a slogan with you. I think a slogan is cool when it's like a big room and you can have people say it with you, but the way he does his showtime is it. I don't know. It's weird. It was kind of cringy to be honest. Didn't like it at all. I thought Rock started off his third pretty good. I thought, okay, are we gonna get a mean angle? When Rock was talking about Verb's show, right? He was talking about his show he does on Instagram where he be talking about, um, you know, talking about all these females and stuff. It's like it's kind of like a version of the old, I don't know, Mac lessons from Tariq Nasheed back in the day. That's kind of like a version of what he be doing. And I thought the angle was solid, but he just didn't stay on it long enough. But when he started off, it was dope. When he's talking about, what do your mom think? Why you hate women? Blah blah blah. I thought it was a start of a good angle. I just wish Rock would have kept on it a little bit longer. Rock won the third. I have Rock. Keep it real. I have Rock winning 3-0, and a pretty disappointing battle. I expected a lot more for this battle, and I don't know. I don't know. I know next month, Verb they both on the card on Kings versus Queens, and they gotta do better. especially Verb. You know, he might mess around and lose if he comes like he did tonight. It just wasn't a good performance. And I like Verb, but right now I think his actual music is better than his battles right now. You know, at least how he battled today and against Cal. You know, and like I said, today's performance was worse than the Calico performance by far. But that's the event. Like I said, it wasn't super crazy. We want to start talking more battle rap. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, share, all that good stuff. Peace.